Hey, what's going on, Coin Up TV subscribers? Robert Welkney here. In this video, I'm going to review Human Lanterns, a Shaw Brothers classic or vintage movie from 1982, directed by Sung Chung, who's quickly becoming one of my favorite Shaw Brothers directors. I feel like I missed an opportunity to watch a lot of his movies that just were hard to see or hard to get your hands on, but now with a lot of these re-releases, remasterings that are going on with Shout Factory and Arrow, we're getting to see a lot of classic Sung Chung movies. So I was like, all right, let me try Human Lanterns. I watched this on YouTube with subtitles. Picture quality was okay. It wasn't amazing. I know there's a remastered Blu-ray of this, I think from 88 Films. So I'm sure that has some cool extras and great looking picture. I don't think I'll be picking that up. This movie will contain some spoilers and my letter grade at the end of this video. So let me get to the IMDb synopsis first. On IMDb, the synopsis says, a psychotic craftsman pits two rival kung fu masters against each other while designing a special lantern from a disturbing source. Pretty good synopsis there. This is like a horror movie, gothic horror movie meets wuxia kung fu martial arts. I think it weighs a little more onto the horror, the ghostly elements than it does the martial arts. I mean, there is some action. There's a lot of action, a lot of martial arts, but there's only like a few scenes that really stood out to me in this movie when it came to martial arts. Let's see, we got starring Chen Kwan-Tai, Lo Lieh is in it, Tony Liu, some of the Venom Mob members in this, Sun Chien and Lo Meng in small parts. So that's kind of a bonus if you're a fan of the Venom Mob members. Here's what I wrote down in my synopsis here. Rival martial arts experts try to outdo each other in all aspects, including showing off fancy lanterns. When one of them hires a mysterious man played by Lo Lieh to make a lantern, things go down a dark path. Leigh's character kidnaps women and tortures them before killing them and using their skin to make the lanterns. It's all pretty gruesome and a bit more extreme than my taste. I mean, Lo Lieh gets rapey in this. He's torturous. Ties women up to poles, cutting their hair, their skull, pouring liquids on them, torturing them. It was a little more than I wanted to watch. Be warned if you're watching this with family members or kids. This is not a movie to put in on a Saturday night or Sunday afternoon with the family. It's pretty gruesome. It's pretty horrific. It went further than I wanted it to go. Let's see. I wrote in my notes here, not a lot of action in the first half of the movie with most of the rival conflict and characters being set up. But there is more action kind of in the second half of the movie. Probably my favorite fight scene was between Chen Kwan-Tai and Lo Meng. That is in the third act of the film. That was a standout for me. We got to see some cool weapons at work there, some crafty martial arts and kung fu, scenery and the sets and the costumes all looked pretty fantastic in that scene. I put in my notes here, I don't know if this is a knock or what, but lots of stuff at night, and so it made it a little hard to sort of see things at night. Of course, I was watching not so great of a version on YouTube, so maybe that's kind of cleared up a little bit on the Blu-ray. I did note, I took an observation that the camera was pulled back a lot, and we got to see a lot of foreground elements, kind of reminding me of like a Chor Yuen style of directing. This came out in 82. Maybe Sun Chun was kind of like in between, kind of finding his rhythm and his visual style and blending some of his craft to Chor Yuen, or maybe it was the same director of photography. I don't know. I didn't deep dive that much on the cast and crew. So I'm going to give this a letter grade of a C-. I was in debate on how to rate this. I originally was thinking like D+ because I was like, I didn't enjoy it all of that much. But then I was thinking, Human Lanterns, for what it is, it's actually kind of a well-made movie. It just doesn't resonate with me. It's a little too gruesome. It's in the gothic horror stuff, the ghostly horror that doesn't really interest me, but I can sort of admit that it's well made, well crafted, and so I went with the C-. It's like, to me, that's like a little bit below average. You'll have to let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are, what I'm missing about this movie. You know, if I watched like a censored version, maybe I'd enjoy it a little more, but I was just like, okay, how do I fast forward like some of the gruesome stuff here that I don't need to see? So we'll see. And I got to mention some of the scenes I did like with fighting scenes, and the climax at the end is kind of fun. I didn't really want to get into that with some spoilers, but let me know if you've seen Human Lanterns. Thanks a bunch for watching. For CoinOp TV, we will see you next time.